Shalom. Today I'm going to show you one of the ways I prepare Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to be eating egg and beets with it. So stay tuned. So right now I have chopped yellow bell pepper. It was about a quarter of a bell pepper. Minced garlic. I want to say 5 or 6 very large cloves that I minced. Then here is some leftover onions. And that was like I want to say a quarter of an onion. And you know what? Let me add some green onions. I'll be right back. All right, so there we have the whites of the green onions and then the green of the green onions. It's always kind of murky when you get to the point where it's beginning to turn white. So I don't know if some people consider these parts green, but I consider that white because it gets a little bit more stiff and it's not as hollow. All right. Okay, so at the setting of medium for the burner, I sauteed my onions until they were brown. And then I added my garlic and the whites of the green onions onto the skillet. And so now I'm going to, it looks like I need to add a little bit more oil. So let me get some more oil. Okay, so here are the Brussels sprouts. I just shredded them. Just slice them up. Some are thin slices. I just roughly slice them. So I'm just going to put them into the skillet, let them cook for a little while until they soften up. All right, so I stirred it up a little. So I'm stirring occasionally to make sure the Brussels sprout cooks evenly. And let me get my seasonings out. I'll add that in next. Okay, I'm gonna add the green onions in. Then I'm going to add some ginger. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Shucks. So here's the ginger. Oh my gosh, this is ginger, ground ginger. Oops. And then some turmeric. Oh my gosh. Good Lord. You guys, these holes are so big. I'm doing this with one hand. One holding the camera and the other one holding the spice. Okay. And I add a little garlic salt. In case you guys haven't caught on, I love garlic and onions. I just love it. I think, I don't know how people cook without using that on a regular, but I love it. I don't know what causes my cast iron to be thirsty sometimes, and I mean where it's just you can never put enough oil on it and it just keeps on absorbing it. Maybe I haven't been oiling it like I need to, but oh well. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Okay. Turn it down a little. All right, so I'm going to use the same bowl that I had put my my Brussels sprouts in. So I'm going to put Sambal Oelek and Sesame Oil and Soy Glaze. And I think I'm going to add some vinegar as well, but we'll see how it turns out. So let me put that together. Okay, so I added all those ingredients that I mentioned earlier, and I filled up this container with water once and added that in. And I also added some vinegar, sherry vinegar. Let me see how this tastes. I love it. Now the Sambal Oelek, it's very spicy, and I like spice. Now I'm going to put this into the skillet with the Brussels sprouts. Yummy. Turn up. I turned it down. Turn it back up to cook a little bit longer. All the lovely spices to mix together. Yes. Okay, let me try this and see if it's to my liking. Let's see. That is it. I love the texture, and it's delicious. Okay, I'm gonna take this out and put this in the skillet, in the bowl. All right, so here is my meal. I have my my beets that I cut up. I didn't make these beets, but one day I'm gonna make some beets for you guys. Not make them, but can some beets. And here is my hard fried egg that I broke the yolk with. It's just hard fried, that's all I did. And if you're wondering why is it so flat, I broke the yolk. And my Brussels sprouts and the sauce, it's so tasty. So delicious. Oh, and let me tell you guys, thank you for my subscribers. I never said thank you to the previous subscribers that I have, that I still have, who subscribed to me long ago. And I have 3 new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. There's only one that they showed me who they were. Thanks for the love. Thank you for the support. For most of my subscribers, I don't know how I can access to see who you guys are. I'm very curious, but I don't know who all of you guys are. There's one person that I know, actually quite a few that I know. Well, one group of people I know for sure personally, and then others I know via YouTube. But the rest, I don't know all you guys, but I just appreciate your love, support, and just coming back and, viewing my channel, my videos, and thumbs upping my videos, sharing them, and commenting. Well, that is really appreciated. So delicious. I try to keep my plate to be colorful. When I do that, I notice I tend to eat healthier. So I'm going back to doing that. I'm trying to keep my my fork. They say you're supposed to eat like this. Your fork is supposed to point down. So I'm trying to do that. I guess it makes sense because that's why it's curved. You see the fork being curved. I know I'm eating with my mouth full, but baby steps. And this is a great meal to eat anytime. I know some people are like, oh, this is not for breakfast, but this is my first meal of today. And I will literally eat egg, hard fried egg, any time of the day. I lately been really loving eggs. Yeah, the sauce is pretty good. I keep on wanting to turn it this way. Today it is 43 degrees, the high. So right now I have the curtains open and the window open, and it's just so beautiful. What's the temperature of where you're at? See? It's hard to keep your fork pointed down. When I was young, or should I say when I was a child, I used to hate beets. But I actually love beets now. I used to think they taste like dirt. I guess they call it an earthy taste. But most times I don't really taste that flavor anymore. And I see why people say it's sweet. So I would say and now that I say the earthy taste, I'm beginning to taste it a little. But it's a sweet earthy taste, and I like it. It's healthy for you. It's good for people who are anemic. If you have low iron levels, this is really good for helping with that. Sorry guys, I'm really enjoying my meal. You hear that? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to have the fork pointing up. There's this woman I follow. I don't know what's her page called, but she has like I don't know if she has dreads that are put into a bun and the bottom half is shaved or what, but she's such a lady. So I follow her and she gives pointers on how to eat and sit in a car when you're wearing a skirt. She has like an etiquette school. I think she does. She does. Sometimes I go back and forth. Is it really all that necessary? But I think to a certain degree it is. Because some things can be kind of offensive. Like if you drop something and then if you just bend over and pick something up with your butt in the air, it's inappropriate. But other things I'm like, I don't know if that's really necessary. But I'll say this, it can cause you to stand out more from others. So maybe that could be a bonus. But I think you stand out with being just yourself, to be honest. I ate that pretty fast. She would probably be looking at me like, you need to chew your food. That's another thing she talks about, chewing correctly. Okay, well that's it. I I hope you enjoyed my video. And I hope you try the way that I prepared my Brussels sprouts. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day. Shalom.